I want to remind us that when Jesus lost the friend, Lazarus, even him being in divinity, knowing very well that he was about to go perform a miracle, when he got there and he saw how broken the family was, the Bible records that Jesus wept. How hard do you think it was? I mean, can you actually fathom for a minute? This was God in flesh. He was divinity. In his entirety, he knew. His delay was for a miracle. His delay was for a message. And he knew. He could be there for 10 days. He could be there for however long.
The lost. You as a pastor or a leader, what is the message you can give to the community in situation and time like this?
My name is Jane, and by title I'm the chair of the board for Kenyan Global Church. And like in times of this where we have a bereavement for a member or somebody in the community, what we do, we try to support the families emotionally, financially, and if we have to transport the body back home, we have to do a fundraising to make sure like we have enough funds to get the body to Kenya. And then after that, we normally work with the family who have been bereaved to make sure like they're able to continue with their lives smoothly. And we also continue helping the bereaved even after the funeral.
Our brother has just gone because we are also all candidates of death. And maybe very potential candidates. And everyone has to die. For you to be transformed, you have to die. You have to leave this body. You cannot live and see God with this body. Our brother in heaven, because he was so good, and our relationship with God will make us see God. And when he's in heaven with another immortal body, leaving this tent, because it has been demolished, you know what happens? He's walking and being shown the goodness of God.
And how do you organize yourself as the community in situation and circumstances like this?
Okay, as a community, normally what we do, first of all, as a church, we have a board in the church that normally sits down. Then as a community as a whole, when we have like a bereavement, we create a community to deal with the funeral arrangement and to make sure like we get enough money. The committee is the one that solicitates for the funds. Some of us, they are in bereavement groups, that whereby if you lose your life or if a member of your family dies, then the group contributes towards the kit for your funeral. If in a situation you don't belong to those groups, then the community, the church, all those committees, they sit down and now they involve the whole community to make sure like we get funds through also a fundraising.
The community at large, we have given and we will continue to give. When we ask for money, I mean, this is beyond. We really appreciate every one of you. I want to thank God for the Kenyan community, first of all the leaders. When this happened, I called for a meeting for all the leaders, KCO, KCA, 411, 2+4, Abego, Diaspora United, Friends of Jesus, Sauti Yetu, Women of the World, Marembo Initiative, Tumaini Nurses. I want to thank all the leaders of all the organizations because they agreed and they say we are stopping everything and we are pushing this agenda forward.
My last question. This is the end of the year. We are starting 2024. If you have the message to wish to the community and to your church and the whole Kenya community, the diaspora community, the East African community, what can be that message?
Okay, so my message is to stay safe and to concentrate in the new year to make sure like we are on track and that we'll be able to continue supporting each other even in the coming days. And above all is to keep on supporting one another when there's a need.